Hi, welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to introduce to you a new project management tool named Wrike. So, just a short background about this project management tool. This is commonly used by most businesses. So, this is actually designed for most businesses. But I'm sure this project management tool can be applied to anyone or to any business or in school. So, let us take a look about this particular tool. I don't have any account yet on this particular tool, so I'm going to start by creating an account, and then later on I will try to add my first project on this particular tool. Okay, let's go ahead. So first is we need to enter our business email. So this time I'm going to use my personal email. Alright, after typing down your email, click the start for free. Alright, so you'll be asked to verify your email. So all you need to do is to log in your account. Alright, so after you verify your account, all you need to do is you need to complete this form in creating your account. Alright, so here this is just choose the for myself, and your role will be for project management, and click continue. So this is for trial purposes only. So all you need to do is confirm the trial. So if you don't have any member for your project, alright, so this part here, just skip this one. So on this part, you need to continue with the default settings. And let us start working. Alright, so after creating our account, so we are now here. Now, the first thing that you need to do is we need to select a space. Though we have existing spaces here. So this is for personal purposes only, so we'll just select the personal. Alright, so our project will be created here in this personal space. And we can actually create our project here, or we can add our folders on that specific project. But alright, considering we are making our project first, so all you have to do is click this one to add a project. So we'll be writing our project first. So for example, this project. So take note, you need to select the project if you are creating a project. And we have here the options for views. We have 4 different views. We have the list, board, table, and Gantt chart. So we'll try to use the list, though everything can be viewed in any of these view. All you need to do is to add later, but let's use the default one, which is the list. And for the sharing, we are making this project as a private because we are working this alone. And then after that, Once everything is okay, so all we need to do next is click create. Alright, so after creating our project, so the first thing that we can see is actually the list view. And like I said, if we wanted to add more views, all you need to do is to click this one. Alright, so for example, let's add the board. Okay, we could also add the table and the Gantt chart. Alright, now let's go back to the list. So here in the list, we can actually add our task here. So similar to the idea of other project management tool, I normally write down first all the major tasks, and then in each task later, I'm going to specify the specific task that I'm going to include in my project. So in this instance, I'm going to enter now the major task that I'm going to do for my project. Alright, so we're going to start first with the conceptualization of the study. Then we'll go after with um, writing the proposal. And for instance, the third thing that we need to do is the uh, consultation with the advisor. Alright. So as you notice, the order is not actually similar to other project management tool, in which the first thing we load in the task must be the top priority. But as you notice here, the last we fill, or the last task we add here, was actually the first thing will appear on top. So I think, yes, it's possible to simply drag this. Okay. Alright, so everything now is okay. If we wanted to add a specific task for each major task, all we need to do is to select the task. And on this side, so we can actually add a description about conceptualization of the study, and then we could also add a assignee. So I'll be working alone for this project. I'm no longer add or use this feature to add or assign any person to work for it. And for the description, okay, I will just leave it blank, and this time I'm going to add a subtask. So all you need to do is to click this button, and then you need to enter the title for the new task. So for example, the job will be, the task will be, okay, collection of related literature and studies. The next one is submission. Submission of 3 research topics. And okay, you have to work for the concept of the next is you have to work on the concept of the study. Alright, so that's for conceptualization of the study. The next one is writing the proposal. So we'll be doing the same thing, so adding a subtask for it. So for example, here we have introduction and statement of the problem. Then the next thing is the hypothesis, and next one is related literature and studies. Then you go next with theoretical and conceptual framework. Then of course, you should never forget about the scope and delimitation and the significance of the study. Next to that is the definition of terms. And after working that, of course, the research methodology. Okay, after having all of this, you should never forget about drafting, drafting of the survey instrument, and the most important, the validation and of course the reliability test of the survey instrument. And drafting the, of course, after that you can actually make a draft of your proposal. Okay, so for the consultation with the advisor, let's say you have 4 important meetings. Okay, this is something easy to write down here. The first meeting, meeting 2, meeting 3, and meeting 4. Okay. Now, here in this following subtask, if it's really important to specify the starting date or having the dates in achieving this or in performing this task. So, good thing about this project management tool, they can actually create or include the dates for working on this particular task. So all you need to do is you click this one. So you'll be asked to indicate the starting date. So let's say for example, similar to Asana, the starting date is January 21, and you'll be working for 5 months. So that is in total 107 days. Okay, so after selecting the starting date and the due date, of course you need to save these changes. Okay, and for other things, let's say for example for the submission of 3 research topics, so considering this is only 1 day, okay, so after making your readings, so you need to work on the next thing, which is the submission. So yeah, only for 1 day, so you need to include that one. This is how this thing works. All right, so it's really important that you know how to specify dates so that you will be notified and you know what will be the priority in doing your task or in performing your task before anything. Alright, so let's say, for example, if you are currently working on this particular task, all you need to do is to mark this in progress. That means you are currently working on this particular task for 5 months, and that is a good thing. Now, let's say, for example, if you are done with this one or you completed this specific task, all you need to do is to change the status of it from in progress to completed. Okay, so this is how you actually um, make changes with the status of this specific task. Okay, so that's a good thing. Now, once you change the status of that specific task, eventually it will disappear from here. So the question is where to find that task once you completed it. Okay? So all you need to do is, of course, you need to change the view of this default view from list. So we have here the board view. So here in the board view, this is similar to other project management tool. Now, we have here by default, um, we have 5 different sections. We have the new, in progress, completed, on hold, and canceled. So I think the important thing here is this 4, or I don't know if this thing will be applicable anymore, because um, in performing this project or this kind of project, all you need to know is if you are in progress or you're done with it. Alright, so let's say, for example, okay, we have this one. So if we mark this one as completed, all of these 3 subtasks, including the conceptualization, once we are done with this, what will happen is, okay, as you notice, instead of um, showing the conceptualization of the study here or in this particular section, it will automatically transfer to completed. Okay? Though, anyway, you can simply drag this one going to another. But aside from doing that, uh, this project management tool will actually automatically change that to another section, and that is the good thing about it. So, for example, if you are in progress about writing the proposal, so all you need to do is to drag this one here. So I never tried making changes with the subtask to the in progress. So I think that is not possible. So all you need to do in order for that thing to change the status in progress is you have to bring the whole thing to the uh, section which is in progress. So just like this one. So this is in progress. Alright. So aside from this one, we also have the table view. So in the table view, alright, so we have here. So since the other one is has completed already, so it will never be shown here in the table. And the rest of the thing that you need to work on will be displayed in the table. Alright, so the fourth view is the Gantt chart. Alright, good thing about this Gantt chart, everything is in tabular form, though normally in the table, This is also in a tabular form, so we can actually find the start date and the due date, and of course the duration can be seen here, and who will be the assigned persons. Alright, so this is about Wrike, and this is also a good project management tool. And I know everything is easy to manipulate. You can simply add everything, and you can choose whatever view that you really wanted to use. And for sure, this can be more useful, especially in managing your project if you really wanted to check your day-to-day tasks. And this is actually free for 30 days for um, business type account. And if you really wanted to use this one, you really need to invest or use your money for to help you become productive in your future projects. So I hope you've learned from this video, and whatever project management that you're going to use in your future, I hope you can actually choose the right project management tool for yourself, because the right project management tool will actually help you achieve those goals you set for your project. All right, I'd like to invite everyone to subscribe my channel and hit the bell button for more videos, and see you in my next video.